Stream Elements said, a dog door is now live. Streaming DCS World, 56 OG Practice, DCSS.
now removed.
Thank you for the follow distorted matrix underscore. Thank you for following distorted matrix underscore smile.
Welcome, brother. Appreciate the follow.
Distorted matrix underscore said, hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Hi.
How about you?
I'm good. Good. I got a bit of free time. Gonna see if I can put this thing on the deck without crashing. I got a new stick, but I'm still learning how to use it, so. You fly DCS?
I feel that. I just downloaded the game a few days ago.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But, worth it. Like, properly challenging.
I want to buy a stick because holy. Controlling the aircraft with the arrow keys are not it.
Yes. Yeah, well, people do it. Like, there's people that manage it. But I was fortunate enough to be gifted this amazing stick by my flight crew recently. I was, like, just completely blown away. But yeah, a stick makes a lot of difference. You don't have to spend a lot of money on a stick. In fact, like Facebook Marketplace, you can usually find something pretty good at a reasonable price. Flaps up. You're up. There's 350 knots. 500 feet. Yeah, I mean, the good thing about DCS, particularly if you use the Eagle Dynamics download, you can test aircraft out for free. They run, I think they do like a 2-week option. I think what extreme 33rd. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that'll do the job. That'll do the job.
Now.
So what am I doing? 350 knots. I need to drop that to 250 knots. I'm going to climb to 2,000 feet, and then I'm going to kick in altitude hold. If I can find my right hand. Alt. There we go. Back to speed a little bit, lock it at 250, it's close enough. And BRC to 268. Oh, I need to box the RLS. I'm like way off path though. I'll bet. You sound like you know what you're doing. HSI up here.
I played the tutorials for the Plane for Life. 5 hours straight. Crying face emoji.
Yeah, that's they're freaking hard work. I mean, if you are interested in learning from people who fly, you can't go past the 56 operations group. That's the virtual operations group that I'm a part of. Really good crew. And they accept all skill levels. We are fortunate enough to have some real-life, real-world flight instructors in our ranks, and lots of knowledge. So, you're welcome to check that out. I am the Marshall Stack, 2,000 feet, 250 knots. Cross back over the boat shortly. Oh, the boat's turning, that makes it tricky. Where the hell do I go if the boat turns? Look at them, they're doing a yui.
I see. Thanks for letting me know. If y'all have a Discord or SMTH, I'll join it.
Sure do. The Discord is in the about on my Twitch. What the hell is this boat going?
Okay.
Yes, Truman inbound.
Marshall 169, marking ops 16041, Angels 2, state 5.8.
We actually fine. Alright, let's change that.
Tower 169, overhead Angels 2, state 5.8. 169, see you at 10.
Where'd the boat go? Oh, there we go. So I am 1.9 miles from the boat. So there should be a beam abreast the boat rather. Start my crosswind.
Wait, where did you say it was again? I didn't hear you too well. Crying face emoji.
Am I a bit soft on the microphone? It is in the about. So if you go to my Twitch about info, there's a link, a Discord link there.
A bit, yeah.
I might turn the game down a little bit. It is very loud in my headset. Do that.
Okay. Thanks.
I can hear myself think. Let me know if that's any better. Long way from the boat. 3.9 miles. Commence, I think. Have you done any carrier landings?
All that's in your About Me is the tipping page.
Are you sure? There's definitely a link to Discord
No,
in
I
About.
only have the frog foot.
Alright. 069 commencing. It's definitely there. It'll be in the... It won't, like, it'll just be in the text. It'll be like, a Dugdor is a blah blah blah, likes to do AI, and then within that, like, body of text there'll be a link. Or that'll say Discord, Warbox or something like that, 56 Operations Group. Unless it's changed, which would be troubling. feet, 300 knots. We'll crank that up to 800 and 350 knots. Get up beside the boat. I'll check it when I land. It's definitely there. One cat and dog. Two cat and dog.
Wait, it was because I was looking on mobile.
That'll work.
Whoops.
4 cat and dog. 5 cat and dog. Turning. UAD. It's taking its sweet time slowing down. Miles off. It's a very, very bad turn. I'm glad you found it. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think Twitch is a bit tricky to navigate on the on mobile. Beady. Yep, I know I'm below. Appreciate the heads up.
Some people use a controller for DCS.
I think most people do. There's a guy in our squadron called Stickless. He does
Some
a
say it's
remarkable
better than
job.
KBM.
Really? Way too right.
Emo, the problem with KBM is that you can't keep your joystick in an idle position.
Yeah, I can't imagine how hard that is. So let's climb up 500 feet and then I will commence my crosswind.
You can keep it idle in the left and right idle, but with up and down you can't, so might actually switch to my controller.
It's good. Yeah, I mean, for me, the control, like, I'm like immersion nut, which is why I'm in VR. But I like to, you know, feel like I'm there. Oh, this force feedback is juddering. It's wonderful. Rubbing between my legs. Again, too late with the turn in. Now we're better configured. Happy with that. Right in the armpit. That is golden, baby. Apparently. Light the burner. Should be about 500, 600 feet at this juncture. Turn a lot. Way too low. Too fast, too low. That'll. Too high. Way too high. Get a bit back, my paddles are going to look woeful. Putting too much power is the problem. Get bam. Try that again. Maybe I should do some refueling. Let me check. What is she called? L11. 260 megahertz, TACAN 60. 260 over 60. 260. What the hell is it? Oh, maybe it's 14. Yep. Come on. Yeah, there it is, 260. So, TACAN 60. Enter. On. TACAN. On. Go. Odd. Indian line. That blink off menu HSI box TACAN the ADI instruments. I think we're good. Should be able to roll. I hate it when I hit that button. Okay. Chucks.
Remove the wheel chucks.
Not want to put on AA mode. Switch back to HSI on the right and HUD on the left, just in case I have to look into the sun. Let's roll. Okay. we want to go 350 knots, stay under 500 feet, and depart 7 miles. You booked. Good enough.
Michelle, 1-1. Request rejoin.
Eight minutes. Can't be right. Am I tracking the right marker? That number going up. 133, 56 degrees. Killing. 35 MPRS, I think that's right. $56 miles. Get above these clouds, I think. 7 miles. The pack lunch and a 6-pack to get to this refueler. Heck.
Jet said, Garrett 119 salute.
Still flying. But I've slowed down considerably. Yo, Garrett, how you going, mate? You good?
Another day.
Is that another dollar? There she is, KC135, 92 miles. Does it say 92.3, whereas... Oh yeah, that looks right. 92.7, yeah, that looks right. There we go.
Yep, just trucking through it.
Thought I'd have another crack at refueling with the new stick. I did not do a good job of it the other day. Stick actually kindly did a screenshot, which I need to get up, showing when I was perfectly aligned with the...
Oh, you got a mother too?
Mate, you haven't heard. Fucking... the boys... Unbelievable. So, when was it? I can't remember. It's a bit of a blur. What was it, Tuesday? I get a knock at the door. Well, the doorbell goes off.
My ass has been busy, lol.
Nah, fair. Well, so doorbell goes off like 10 o'clock Tuesday morning. I happen to be shooting the ship Scud at the time. I go to the front door and there's a massive box like a freaking battery and another smaller box, and it weighs a ton. And the courier had already left. Like he's just left it for anyone to steal. And I bring it in, and I put it on the ground, and I'm like, Scud, I just had 2 massive boxes delivered, and it says Moser on the side. Do you know anything about this? He's like, I can neither confirm nor deny anything. I know nothing. And then I get a message from Vader, and he's like, mate, if you get a delivery, don't open it. I need to speak to you urgently. And I'm like, shit, what's going on? So freaking Chaos, Vader, and the Scud all chipped in and bought me the freaking Moser. Unbelievable. Like, blown away. So my duty now is to be less of a shit pilot and do justice to this amazing thing.
HD, I get the I know nothing, I heard nothing, I saw nothing vibes.
Well, because he's like, they want, like, he's like, later he's like, you know, I wanted you to do an unboxing with everyone there. I didn't want to give the game away, which I actually did. So Chaos came on, Vader came on, I turned on the video and did a full unboxing and then clamped it to the desk. And then I was in the seat for like probably like an 18-hour session. But so good. And it really, really is transformative. Like, I've not done much in the jets, but like, look at this. It's just like, I'm not got altitude hold on, but you actually have like resistance. Yeah, it's. I'm blown away. I can't remember. What are you sporting? What rig? What's your rig? You're on base here. I imagine that's somewhat limiting. You're going. He's going left to right. Nice. Nice. Yeah, well, it's not dissimilar to what I'm sporting then. For some reason, if the text message is like a long paragraph, the text-to-speech just doesn't always work. But yeah, I was actually looking at the thrust. I think it's the Thrustmaster, like for like an Airbus or something. I saw one on Marketplace for like $70. I'm like, ooh. I mean, I got the Warthog. And I've got the Logitech, but it's garbage. Like the pots in it are terrible. And I'm sporting the Cytec Pro pedals, which I've had forever. So that's a good rig. Well, you can walk me through it. I might have to get some of your profiles. Server starting every time. God damn it. Every time. I've been doing a bit more work on the campaigns with Jimmy. Like World War II era music.
I mean, the Mother one, I'm still using most of the base settings, just tweaked minorly.
Okay. Yeah, I had Gear Rumble was just like the stick was going jugga. Scud flicked me his profiles, which are handy, but he runs an extension, so I think he's and some other stuff. So yeah, it's a different kettle of fish. What am I doing? Dynamic slots. I am not going to start this jet again. Select roll. Let's see. Oh, it's remembered. Nice. Oh. Yeah, I've like, I must admit, I might actually revert. Let me check what I'm on. I can go away. Yes, I'm on. I actually am I might try the default, see how it goes. Yeah, I flew the Spitty and the Mosquito yesterday, and it's like the buffet against the control surfaces and like just the rumble of everything, the guns firing, blew my mind. Blew my mind. Alright, what are we doing? TCN 60, enter, on. ILS, we don't need that. DL on, DL on, Vogue A11, just in case Vader comes on. Vogue B12, enter, BCN, on. Eastad. F1. Menu. HMD. Set up. $100. Tried World War II with you all a bit back. I could feel the aircraft just at the edge of stall speed. Yeah, I know. Like, I managed to do my first like 3-point landing in the Spitty because you can feel it. Like, I actually did a couple of touch and goes, which I'd never done before, particularly on a
Distorted Matrix _ said, okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry, I was setting up the controls.
Hey, you're good. It's all good. Oh, why am I rolling? It's unexpected. So we're gonna go menu, HSI, box TCN, Scooter AO. I should probably... The hell happened then? HMD online. Try that again. Bit more better. Try that again.
Oh, hey Blue Light, thanks for hitting that follow button. Stream Elements said, thank you for following Blue Light Smile.
Share to follow. Welcome, welcome. Oh well, there we go.
Bulululat said, hello from the Philippines.
Ah, welcome, welcome. We welcome one and all. How are the Philippines this day? So, gear up. TC.
Request navigation assistance.
Hey Garrett, what's a good cruise speed? So, because I'm just doing some tanker refueling, but I never really know what to set my cruise speed to when I'm in the jet, in the F-18. I guess I could ask the co-pilot.
Jet said, in 18 I'm not sure 16 my bird and RPMs to 90 in that thing.
Oh, maybe that's probably a good point of reference. Walker back to 90. Puts me at 360, which feels about right. Let's go with that. When you've flown the Warbird campaigns with us, yeah? I think you made the comment, pure cinema, was that you? I could be imagining that. my mark. Yeah, it may not have been you. My memory's about as good as yours by the sounds of it. I think what we've done a whole bunch of voice acting, so there's a mission briefing by Group Captain McGregor, who's this fictional, he was well, the story goes he was like an ace in World War One. He's a Scot, but he lived most of his working life in the US, and he's like leading the 56 out of Manston. So he gives these kind of rallying calls before each flight with like a wonderful kind of Scottish Braveheart kind of look. We've got Mary, who is the fiancée of the group captain, who does like these very sweet, hello boys, I'm wearing a pretty sundress. Got some tunes fixed up for you, and then we'll put on some World War II songs, so... Play one of them. Discord, there's no one in there. Discord, Flight Freak 1.
XD nice, nah, they didn't use me for anything, but if they did, fine, by me lol.
No, I've actually been using like AI for voice prompts, so but maybe we could use you. You'll probably think they're woeful. The hell is E3? What is that up there? Vault. Yeah, I was trying to find a sample to play. What is Writer's Room, Walk, Repository? Oh, let me give you a demo. I'm going to crash this bird in the process. There's nothing. This is a new one.
Right, you lot, listen well. No time for daft questions. Yesterday, we knocked Jerry's teeth loose over Dunkirk, but he's still standing. This morning, we finished the job. The Navy's steaming in, ready to blast the coast clean, but they need us to clear the skies and silence what's left of his guns. We go in fast, we go in hard, and when we're done, there won't be a soul left on that beach thinking they've got a chance. Jerry's battered, but not beaten. He's got wrecked flak crews, half-spent ammunition, and a few dug-in riflemen clinging to the ruins. We hit them before reinforcements arrive. Get your bombs on target, your guns in the fight, and leave nothing standing. The destroyers are sweeping in right behind us. They'll be pounding the shore, but it's up to us to make sure there's nothing left to resist. Fast approach, low altitude, no dithering. Bombers crack the fortifications. Strafers carve up whatever's left. If you take a dunk in the channel, light your smoke, stay afloat, and wait for the fast boats. E-boats are sniffing about, but the Navy's got their eyes peeled. We end this today, lads. No half measures, no second chances. Hit fast, hit hard, and get out clean. The brass is watching. History's waiting. Now get in your bloody aircraft and give them hell. McGregor out.
What do you think?
yeah, that's motivational.
Yeah, so there's a new one, like, so it starts with like a fan flight, new pilots, he does like a, you know, you're gonna fly over the beautiful fields and remember every river and blah 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 blah. It's great. I've kind of gone for a bit of a Braveheart feel, so and I've added like a Cockney dude. So for that mission, we have East End Steve, who is in the Navy, who support the fight. You find it. Where is it? This one.
Sheffield to all friendly kites inbound. Naval contingent pressing on toward Dunkirk. Javelin and Faulkner making flank speed ETA 100 hour. E-boats yet to note about, but dockside rumblings suggest Jerry's up to something. Coastal batteries observed standing to. No fireworks yet, but that's never a promise. Radar block confirms trade in the sky. Bandits lifting out of Santa Mare and Dunkirk, climbing hard. No tally on reinforcements yet, but Jerry's got a sniff of something. Bomber boys can expect company sharpish. Fighters keep being tight will serve them well. Convoy R-78 plodding south of sector under escort. No interference sighted, though U-boat grumblings persist off Beachy Head. ASW teams churning the brine, nothing to show for it yet. If it stays that way, we'll call it a quiet morning. Gun crews primed for rattling Jerry's cage on arrival. Shore guns likely to wake up if we start kicking the hornet's nest. Watch for a party once our lot is in range. Ditched aircrew, mark your spot proper. Rescue launches pacing themselves for swift hauls, but don't be straying too far from the beaten path. Sheffield, maintaining sweeps. Naval punch rolling toward Dunkirk. Any sharp ears listening, mind yourselves and keep steady. Sheffield out.
Any sharp ears listening. Pretty good. I've been having a lot of fun. So Jimmy has done an amazing
Industrial Orchids Clossed, BEST by worse on stream boo. Remove the space at MNEO018.
Industrial orchids.
Jet said, are the bots? But yeah, it's making me miss flying.
Yeah, I imagine life's getting in the way, yeah? Let me introduce you to Mary.
Well now, my dashing lads, it's Mary Fraser here. Once you've done your bit and made us proud, you'll find me holding court in the officers' mess, ensuring Group Captain McGregor delivers on his promise of cold pints.
Too much.
And if one of you comes through the door, looking particularly rakish, well, I might just save the best pour for him. Fly true, fly sharp, and don't keep a lady waiting. Oh, and by the by, I've taken the liberty of donning a rather exquisite frock this evening, a gift from the commander himself, hand-picked in London with the finest taste. Navy silk, with a daring little cut at the shoulder, just enough to cause a stir, but not quite enough to raise eyebrows at headquarters. A girl likes to be prepared for a grand entrance, after all. Now, here's some tunes to keep you flying true. Over and out, darlings.
Every hours. What have they had you doing?
A bunch of extra programs and stuff about all I can say, pretty much busy till the end of next month.
Secret squirrel business, I get it. I don't think we got a feel before I get to this frickin' thing. Seriously, I got 4,200 left. I feel like we've done this dance before. Lower down to 300. Let's walk her on.
Shell 1-1. Request rejoin. Shell 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 20,000 at 270.
270, you say? Hello to Salad Dinosaurus, excellent name. Take that screenshot. Dick sent me. So, according to the screenshot, oh, he's coming up quick. But he's in the freaking clouds. What the hell? Went right around him. Maybe at 20,000 feet? What is going on? Very confused. There's a campaign happening tomorrow, if you happen to have time. They're doing Iraq.
I might it will be the last day before I'm gone for a week.
That'd be good if you could. More the merrier. This is like seriously way too far to travel to practice refueling. I would imagine they'd avoid the cloud layer as well in real life. This happened last time. I was like 1800 fuel by the time I got there. Crazy.
Oh yeah, would definitely be a bit above or below the cloud layer.
I might ask Jimmy to either move it up to like 25,000 or adjust the weather. How long have you had the Moser?
Total now a few months, but as far as time in about only a month, then shit kicked off Erexed.
How did you find the transition? Because it's just I mean, like it's been like a couple of days for me, so it's kind of hard to know. I'm pretty sure that like my brain had been, cause I had my Warthog. I had to have had that thing for like 20 years. I still have it, but I reckon the ball had like, you know, flattened out in parts, and my brain was sort of making adjustments for its idiosyncrasies. But yeah, to have a perfectly, like a perfect precision instrument like this, like it's going to take me a bit. As far as time in yeah, it sucks that you haven't had
It
time.
took me a few days. The hardest one was the 16 for me, surprisingly.
Isn't the 16 pretty delicate? Like, certainly compared to the 18, I hear it's a bit twitchy to fly.
'16 is all electrical and the stick doesn't move, so I had to get used to the stick actually doing that.
Yep, that's cool. The hydraulics and electricals. It's disconcerting. When I crashed, I managed to hit the trees in a mozzie on a low landing, and it scared the shit out of me. 'Cause it's like, it just literally almost jolts out of your hand. Like, crazy. Finally. .5, 1.4, let's slow her up a bit. Had to be sucked in like this, didn't it? No. Ha. Yeah, amazing. It freaked me out the first time it moved. Like, whoa. Scott was saying you can actually use it as a like a gear stick, and you can program it so it's got all of
Needless
this
to say, I
indentation.
turned some of that down low.
Yeah, I bet.
Wait, you can make it a shifter too.
Oh yeah, apparently. And it'll actually slot correctly based on the different, you know, configs. Pretty amazing. Did he say he's travelling at 270 knots? I think he did. Look at that, 2800.
Ray, you said Scud knows how?
Yep. Yep, he was talking about it today. I think they're using, is it BeamNG? Is that the one? So, God, I'm gonna be in frickin' single digits on fuel by the time I get to him while he's turning inside cloud.
I have to talk to him when things calm down here.
Yeah, it sucks that you have no time. Now I'm gonna boom past like a dummy.
Comes with the job, has some rewards with it and some negatives, so I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll bet. I bet. Just got to take it on the chin, I guess. Good and bad. Ridiculous. Look at it. Yay! We're out of the clouds. It's a miracle.
Can't even see the damn thing.
Crazy, right?
Ready for contact. Return for contact.
Don't disappear into the clouds again. Where'd he go? This is bullshit. The hell? This is crazy. Not again. And he disappears. This is not the classiest Nick Cave song ever written, that is for sure. Look at my fuel state. No! The thing, I lose him and then I boom past. I'm trying to catch him, but I can't see him.
Ready for contact. Return for contact. Ready for contact. Return for contact. Ready for contact. Return for contact.
Come on.
Ready for contact. Return for contact. Ready for contact. Return for contact.
Really?
Ready for contact. Clear contact.
Yay!
Contact. Return for contact. Ready for contact. Ready for contact. Contact. You're taking fuel. Return for contact.
Of course, it's turning now. What could possibly go wrong?
Chonk on Twitch said, you would.
Yo, Chunk, how you doing? I had my speed brake on that whole time, I think. That'll make a difference. The stability, one would think.
How long are you going to be on?
I'm not sure. To check, I'm with my lovely wife shortly. So, if I run out of fuel, which is a real possibility, not long, because I'll rage quit. I manage to refuel. I'm going to take this thing back and land it. Don't.
You're taking fuel.
Okie dokie then.
You thinking of jumping on?
Return pre-contact.
I always catch you late.
Time is it there? I'm on Discord, feel free to drop in.
Okay, thanks. Smiley face emoji.
Stop trouble keeping us stable.
I have some stuff to do, but I will ask my parental guardians for permission to simulate flying with a fellow aviator.
The fuel low warning is quite a motivator. Why can't I get stable? Seriously.
Can you fly this with trim?
No, I don't believe so. It has auto trim. You can, there is attitude hold, which you can do, but I refuse to.
I can tell.
Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact.
Auto trim my heart.
Pip pip. Any tips from chat on aerial refueling? Do it better. Don't be so shit. Etc.
Jert said, "You've got it, patience is key."
it keeps sucking it
Chomp
back.
on Twitch said, why didn't you do it the first time?
Exactly.
Mega skill issue.
Definitely a skill issue. It's an absence of skill issue. Players, look at the basket.
How's AA refueling with the new stick?
It's a bit of a learning curve, to be honest. I am finding the control a bit too like it really like the gentlest of touch. In fact, I probably maybe I'll just revert to 2 fingers. See if that helps. A lot of my issues relate to
Nah, I'm kidding. You're like the best pilot I know.
well, that's very kind. Scud, Jimmy, Gert, Garrett is an excellent pilot. I don't stand stand up against those guys, but I am willing to practice.
Instead of rolling, try ruddering.
Is that a thing? I feel like you don't get a lot of direct input feedback from the rudder. Jeez. Of course, he's pulling it back. Don't return pre-contact. I'm trying to get fuel.
Jet said, yeah, until we get some FFB rudders, oh man, that will be great.
Yeah. Oh, that would be amazing, FFB rudders. That's something they're working on?
Ready for contact. Clear contact.
Martha, yeah, they're doing that plus AFFB throttle, which has me intrigued.
That'd be cool. I see
Father
this.
said, I know Kung F you. Morning, dog.
Hey, don't Kung F me, F you me.
Chomp on Twitch said,
I
I
don't
think it
confirm.
will be overpriced because the feedback is fairly minimal.
Morning, brother. Ah! Maybe I should try with attitude hold. How are you, Vader? Good morning to you. What time is it there?
Vader said, 7 a.m.
Bloody hell. What the time is here? 10 o'clock.
Return pre-contact.
I think I need to look at my settings. I'm finding it very touchy.
Ready for contact. Return pre-contact. Ready for contact. Clear contact.
You've been flying since we were on last night?
No, I haven't. I've had dinner and conversations and... No, I've not. I've been on, I don't know, probably an hour and a half. Pretty little mouth underneath all the foaming. How's summer camp going? The kids treating you alright?
Contact. You're taking fuel. Return free contact. Contact. You're taking fuel. Return free contact.
Are you using Scud's presets? Camp is going good, but end of week the kids start getting restless and a little more rowdy.
The drop and give me 20 kind of territory. I think this is the default profile. I might actually switch back to Scuds. I hope I can do that while I'm flying. Let me try it. No, it's not. It's the generic one. Let me switch. Be interesting to see if there's a difference, because I think, didn't Scud say he put like a very small dead zone on this?
Return free contact.
Plus it makes stick tighter, so I don't bob around.
Definitely makes it tighter. Better thick.
Ready free contact. Clear contact.
Yeah, I'm surprised I was close enough for that. Contact for a nanosecond. Definitely better, Vader.
Contact. Return free contact. Contact. You're taking fuel.
No!
Return free contact.
Sweet. I hold with 2 fingers down towards bottom of stick. That way less movement from my arm into stick.
Trying it. Come on. Crazy.
Just like I said about throttle, if you push left, you have to push back to right to stabilize.
Yep.
Return free contact. Ready free contact. Return free contact. Ready free contact. Clear contact. Contact. You're taking fuel.
Keep it together. Ah!
Return free contact.
Two-finger method's better. Definitely better.
That was good.
Thanks, man. Off a bit and then walk her on.
Too fast.
Yep. How's the stream running? Is it looking alright?
Ready free contact.
Jert said, so Eric B. Vader?
That's right.
Contact.
Good dude.
You're taking fuel.
Waiter said, looks good. No issues on my end.
Pleased to hear it. It's harder to get the... Like, it's a real challenge to get the stream and DCS to
Jert
play
said,
nicely.
Hiya Vader, how's it going?
Waiter said, going good. Just woke up. Work an hour and 15, unfortunately.
Do you have big classes, or they, like, how big's the Taekwondo groups typically? Taekwondo, I should say. I know Kung Fu.
You're taking fuel.
24 kids at camp. Evening, we have 6 to 7 different classes through the evening.
That's huge. That's like a proper rabble. What age groups? How many for kids? So these like beginners? Presumably, if it's summer camp, they're fresh.
Ready for contact. Contact. You're taking fuel.
Four to 7, then 8 and up. Beginner classes for both groups. Same for advanced.
Okay. Well, that'd be fun though. I mean, they're kids, so bouncing off the mat. 25 is a lot. How do you handle so many? I imagine you've got like juniors
Then black
supporting.
belt and leadership classes.
Cool. I see Jimmy put a couple of shots up on his Insta, surrounded by little kids. It was the cutest shot. It was ridiculous, daddy chaos. I imagine he'd be very good with kids too. You guys could just about collaborate.
I use fear. How else would I control them? I'm Vader.
Yeah, I bet you don't. I bet you're a sweetheart. Like harsh but fair. Like,
Jet said XD.
Waiter said, I'm very strict, but yes, firm but fair.
I did it. I did it. Full tank, baby. Yeah, firm but fair. I don't doubt it.
Sweet.
Alright. Second, 7, 5, enter.
Now dump it and try again.
Really? How do you dump it? I heard, who was it, Glue? Talking through the bingo settings, but I wasn't paying attention.
Left knee by throttle.
Jet? Like this one? Back, left channel, left fuselage. X tanks, fuel tank. I'd say just dump it all.
It says dump.
Oh, I dump it and then just flick it back on when I feel so inclined. Disappear back into the clouds, you mother trucker.
Yes, or set bingo fuel and it stops at bingo.
I'll have to work out how to do bingo fuel on the ground. Yeah, Scud's
Below
profile.
left DDI where it shows the engine power in between two screens. Up and down arrows.
Jet station selects. Oh, I see. Quantity up, down. I got it. Still, I managed to drop a chunk, so let's have another crack.
Ready for contact. Return free contact. Ready for contact. Return free contact. Ready for contact. Clear contact.
Clear contact.
Contact.
Breathe, dog. Breathe. Just breathe. I feel like murder ballads bludgeoning people to death seem to calm my mind. A bit troubling, really. Frickin' doing it. Like just drove straight up on it.
It's clicking. We'll get easier every time now. That's what happened to me.
This suddenly worked, huh? I think I officially need to put something less depressing on. Try a bit of PK.
Yes, I didn't believe them, but it does happen.
No, nor did I. I was skeptical. It's just like, I feel like I'm going to be perpetually useless. Ready to go. Yeah, the combination of a stiffer stick, so to speak, and just like fingertip and thumb on the base of the stick. It's the happy place.
Keep talking, baby.
You'll have to send a shot of your dojo. Have you shared anything with Jimmy? I'm sure he'd be fascinated.
Ready for contact. Clear contact.
Not of mine yet, but I have seen his.
Yeah, his looks huge. This is like a school hall or something that they run it in.
He has after-school program also, so bigger space for that.
Man, I thought I was on it. Yeah, I can't fight my way out of a paper bag. good at ducking and running. A lot of respect for those who can.
Big Q12 said, what server you on?
This, my friend, is the
Vader said,
56
it's learning to
operations
focus
group.
on plane and not basket until last second on basket.
Yeah,
Then
just to get
focus
that.
on plane again.
Yeah. That's good advice, dude. This is the 56 operations group. We have 3 servers. This is the training server based in Asia Pacific. There's a medium training server and then there's a campaign server. So if you're interested, you will find the Twitch. You'll find the Discord on the about in my Twitch. And Discord has all the server info, passwords, etc., etc. Come one, come all. The only requirement is don't be a dick. Vader, I did it again. Look at that. It's 2 times. Oh yeah. It's down to the stick. Yes. So how do we do this bingo thing? So quantity
Awesome,
mode.
man. Now go catch 3 wire.
Alright, let's do it. Well, actually, how do you set the bingo again? You push the quantity down.
Bingo.
Like that? What did he set it to? The landing. Was it like 33? I don't remember. $3,500. And you engage that. So when I click the dump, it'll drop to 3.5, is that right?
Yes.
Wait. Second. 7.5 on iOS. 5 on...
If you don't set bingo, it dumps all.
Yeah, and you have to turn it off, presumably, at the right juncture. That was easier than I thought it would be, the setting a fuel state. Alright, so... ATC... Damn it. Got the wrong button. Menu, HUD.
It's harder to set home fuel.
Yeah. Alright, now which button did I program for the radio? I keep hitting the wrong one. ATC inbound.
Marshall 169, marking maps 052 170, Angels 11, state 11.5.
It's nice to have fuel to burn. It's like the burners all the way home.
Hell yeah.
Did you stick with DLSS or give up on it? I'd understand if you gave up on it.
I always have used DLSS, but trying different settings with it off to see difference.
Marking maps 059 117,
So?
Angels 6.5, state 6.9.
Why is he not letting me say see you at 10. Weird.
It's a toss-up. Clear terrain with planes ghosting, or everything slightly blurry no ghosting.
169.
I gotcha.
Rocky Mops 056. Also, Angels 7. State 6.4.
There she blows. Too late. Bam!
That happens to me sometimes also with radio.
It was weird, it wouldn't give me the 10 mile, the option for the 10 mile call. First launch. I'm pretty happy with that. Managed to fill her twice.
Hell yeah. I gotta go work. See you tonight for campaign.
Defo. In fact, I should wrap it up so I get some sleep. That was most excellent. Probably call it, I suspect.
Later, man.
Cheers, mate. Have fun with the class. Great and mean, keep them keen. Maybe 2 times. Sorry about that. Sorry. Alright, dropping you on a good dude, Gen Desperado. Thanks for watching, people, and for the follows, much appreciated.